So yeah, so we'll learn about like first the AI. I think you must have seen this A16Z. Small fact is that A16Z is one of the largest in the space. It's actually super largest. They are like the largest metaverse fund. They actually have like 30 to 40 billions of fund right at stake. So like if you haven't gone through this total doc will say about like what Web3 is, why Web3 matters, everything regarding it. The simple here is like Web3 gives proper property rights to able to own a piece on the internet. This is the simplest statement that anyone can say about like what Web3 is. See, in the starting, at the starting of 1900s, 1994, all this started till 2005. It is only read. You can only read with it. But after 2004, apps like Facebook came, YouTube came, and WordPress came. So like 65% of the internet websites are made from WordPress. So like it became read and write. So like you can actually contribute to the web. And the third is Web3, which is like you can write, read, and you can own some piece of the data. So that is what called as like Web3, and this is owning some piece on the internet. And Web3 alliance networks to participate. What is this? Let's say there is something like users, creators, builders, and investors. Let's say there is a company and it creates, let's say Facebook, you're using Facebook. So this is the value that will be given to, let's say investors will have the largest value, builders next, creators very small amount, and the value for users will be very, very less. But when compared to Web3, it is like the users, for users, creators, builders, everyone will be equally compensated with the respect of tokens, and it's all transparent actually. So Web3 empowers a collective own future or a corporate or government owned. So in general, this is like a single point of contact and things like that, single point of failure. Let's say even this node is hacked, so maximum everything is hacked. So but Web3 is like resilient, it's like connected here, so like everything is interconnected, intertwined. So even if a small link is, let's say this is, you're not this is like hacked, the remaining will know that everything will be more safe. And there is cycles of innovation. So let's say if the price increases, the interest increases, new ideas increases, new startup projects. So like it's a vicious cycle, and sometimes it go up and down. But when you see the in the large scale, it always increases, even like decrease. But when you see in like 5 year, 10 year gaps, it's always increases. I'm saying about the crypto market here, and layer one, layer two blockchains. These are like how many layer one, layer two blockchains are there. Let's say the developments that going on in Ethereum. Ethereum has it's designed 2022 starting metrics. I have like 5.5 million active addresses, which means like how many active addresses are there, and 1.1 million daily transactions. Mostly Ethereum, like NFTs kind of thing will be there. Solana has like more actually, 15.4 million active wallets. Like it has the highest, and it has like 15.3 million because the chain is also building on it. And Polygon is like 2.6 and 3.4. Binance mostly uses for general transactions of a crypto in general. So BNB chain, mostly many of the things are built on BNB chain. And Avalanche and Phantom, these are upcoming. These are like there, but like these are even coming up. So in general, these are the smart contract phases and all, like how the layer one is working. Do you have any doubts till now? Is it still good to trade crypto after government is implications? Government right now hasn't been launched, said that like there hasn't passed anything about crypto, but the profits which you gain from that, you need to pay like 30% of tax. Let's say you bought for 100, you sell for 200, the profit is 100 rupees. So from the 100 rupees, you need to pay 30% tax and 1% of TDS in the transactions, I think. So these are the you need to pay tax, these things. So this is the one thing that you need to take care of. And like with Ethereum layer one solutions, all these things will be there. And when you come to layer two, these things are generally not related to complete Web3, metaverse, but these are important part. So like for complete idea of like what's actually happening in the space, you can read this. You can read this A16. Damn. You can read the A16 one, and the second one, which like super detailed, is like the metaverse. Meet me in the metaverse. So it's like for 2022 they actually made a 97 pages, and each page is like super long. I really had to go through like everything and all. It took me like 2 hours to complete this. So in general, the contents what they shown is like how we can be there in the metaverse. Let's say the examples that they're giving, like let's say in after 10 years, you are there in a construction site. But construction site, you're just working. There is a pod in your construction site. You go inside the pod, and you put a you put a VR goggles. Then directly you see that you see some you directly went to another world, another world kind of thing, kind of office, where some virtual assistant, like she's like human, telling you that go this way to meet this person, like your supervisor. You meet the supervisor in the VR world, and when they said that, they when they like clapped, the total whole the room is turned to the construction site. How it's turning? Because a drone is providing the live feed from directly there, 4K HD drone, like completely. So you can see everything what's happening in real time, and checking all these things. The supervisor approved for next constructions and all. So these kind of things actually build super good things actually. So then after that it's approved, and they actually came out and they're actually working. So these kind of applications can be like will be like there in the next 10 years, and these are the things we need to like see. And they are coining it as metaverse continuum, because like it's actually evolving, and no one knows what the total things they can do with it. Someone says like few fashion is there, there's so many things that are there. So what like many of the brands are starting the metaverse stores. One is things like twins. They are like digital twins. Let's say you have this phone, so I make a same digital twin of in some action. I make a digital twin, and when you own this, and you will also own the digital twin as well. Or like let's say the digital twin, let's say you buy the digital twin as a ticket, and you will get the phone. So these kind of things are actually coming up. So those are the real and countermeasures. The digital twin will be in the metaverse. They're creating a store. And even one example is like Travis Scott. He actually made a concert in 2020, and it has more than 27.7 million attendees. So like that's actually became like super sensational news. So that things also can happen, because there is no cap for like these many people can attend. And it's actually unique to everyone, because like not a single person is near or far. You can like go in there, and everything that can be happen. uh, Apart from Loka, is there any metaverse platform available in India? To my best knowledge, okay. Okay. What is the biggest web platform which is made in India? Web3 platform. So like if you want to say that the Web3 platform is launching the NFTs and making the game, Guardian Link is one of the largest platform that is made in India. And like second, the first one is Polygon. Polygon is like made by Indian people, but it's right now not in India. It's like totally shifted to Singapore and Dubai. So they're registered in Singapore itself. Let's say made in India, made people they're like even Polygon. Many of the people are Indians. Like so there are so many people that's right now they're in the space. But the large if you want to say large things kind of, it's like I don't know clearly, but Polygon is the best that's known, that's made in India. And secondly, Guardian Link, there is a platform. They are like providing layer 2 solutions, NFT platforms. They even launched a collection with like Flipkart and Cadbury. They are also one of the part. But from Local, is there any metaverse platform? I don't know that, Harsh. Like do you think most of the people in India don't want to get into Web3 because of the government regulations? It might be like because when the government says you want to pay 30% of tax, like when you're doing, and in the legislation someone says we will ban crypto the next day or something like that, people will get feared. So that's why there might be a slow of these things. But most of the people will come for crypto quick profits and all. But if you want to make a career out of the web3 space, in the metaverse space, there are so many things that actually are not connected with crypto, and actually there, let's say you are building in web3, you don't need to be connected in web3, you're building in metaverse. Like you can work in the other aspects of non-crypto aspects. So that's actually helps a lot. But right now, for the question you say, people are feared. So yeah, there is a aspect that happens, but people will adopt when coming in the future. So in general, I will go through this document. The thing is that like many of the things that happen in the backside, like in the and when the internet is happened, no one knows what actually we need to do with the internet. Let's say the most people use it for web pages, and no one actually know like what can be the uses and all. But when people are when people are iterating it, when people are experimenting it, they found the useful values that we're still using now. Let's say the websites, web pages, and all these things, applications, all came by iterations and all. But no one knows exactly how the future can turn out. So it depends on all the people entering the space. And these are the four pillars that you can see. Like first, WebMe and programmable web, Unreal Web. These people actually gave, and yeah, let me show you a trend that's actually good. See this trend. So in 1975, a video of VR is released. In 1975, it's super long, and in 1990, someone introduced a simulation game. 1990, and you all might know this fact that metaverse is from a metaverse. The term is from a novel called as Snow Crash. It's released in 1992 by Neil Stephenson. So he tells a world, he expresses a world where there is like where everyone can do anything, where what you imagine come true, like a dreamland he imagined. So like everyone can touch from in the computers, like in virtual world. So these are the things that he mentioned in the novel actually. So 1992. So the term we are using is actually from 1992. And from 2009, Bitcoin released it. 2014, Oculus, Facebook by Oculus, $2 billion. They had the plan from there, and they introduced it right now. And you might know like Web3 is the term. It's like introduced by Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood. He did it in 2014. Like that is the same time when Ethereum is started. 2017, Microsoft acquired Altspace, Second Life. This is like Second Life, and like most of the things are there. Like in the main event that turned the NFT space is like 2021. Beeple's is art is bought by Beeple's 5,000 days art is bought by Meta Cohen for $69.3 million at Christie's auction. Because at the time, these are the first auction, and the thing that is like no one actually coming with the pandemic. No one is actually coming to sell their art and all, and it's stagnated and take a shot. And it's like all the world actually wake up, and it's actually super speeded up. And this guy is actually predicting, let's say in China, common items like deeds, driver license are certified on blockchain. That will be happening in like within 2 to 3 years itself. Like people will be using complete blockchain to know what we are, what we not. And if we can make like we can use soul bond tokens actually for like our health records, everything, like everything about ourselves. We can soul bond tokens will come very soon. And like it's like reimagining everything, because in Facebook 2021, Facebook actually changed its name, and like its successor to make it like look like the successor of Metaverse kind of. But let's say a small example I want to give you is right now the Metaverse worlds they're building in. It's like the websites that before time they're building in. Let's say they are building like so many websites and all. We use all of these websites, many of these websites, irrespective of what, some fail, some go down. But these things, these kind of worlds also will be there. Similar kind of websites, the metaverse worlds will be there. We will be using them regarding our users. Some will be used for offices, some will be used for playing, some will be used for any other purposes. All these things will be coming in a very short period of time, and we are the persons actually that's using it. So depending on that, we'll be there. And another fact is that just within 6 months of 6 months is completed, right? In general, so within 6 months, $120 billion have been come into metaverse actually. So that's like double, more than double of what came in last year, which is $57 billion. Even in the recession, crypto winter, everything, people are actually investing a lot in the metaverse space, and they're actually building. Like I got to like so many people building in this space right now. But that's a good thing. Like no one knows what exactly the future turns out, but they're betting on this. Like so many applications, let's say like Web3 future shapes evolution, transform into data frameworks, and we're looking to conversation events. So like yeah, like it's about like 3D environment and a sense of place, moving works, social life. So 71% of the executives think that metaverse will be positive impact on growth, and 42% think that it will be breakthrough or transformation. So why I'm telling everything all this, because you need to understand that the top people in the world, top corporations in the world think this is something that's going to be crazy, and you have a shot at it, you have a chance at it. If you're developing, if you're marketing, if you are writing anything about it, you have a chance to earn from these things. Because when you know what the big people are thinking for the 10 years, like it will be going there. Like, not a lot of people in the world are thinking about what the future will be looking like in metaverse kind of things. They'll be thinking it might be coming in later 10 years and all, but it will be coming so soon than that. But if you got in there fast, then you can have a better chance of like earning in the curve that's coming in, J curve that's coming in. So that is thing. So most people think that metaverse like will break through 28% incremental. Many people think it's like 28% don't think that it's going to happen anything. Or so these are the insights I want to give you guys. And this is like Nike introduced it, Nike Land in Roblox, for example, to show the products in there. And yeah, these are this kind of the digital futures, like in this here example of like why Meta and Epic Meta and Epic are creating a decentralized lands, and Nvidia is partnered with Microsoft to create their own lands in the metaverse kind of. So everything will be there. So it tells about like what the tomorrow can be, what are the applications of metaverse. So in general, the metaverse kind of is like it actually takes a lot of span with IoT devices, Web3 IoT devices. Let's say the devices which we are using, it takes with advertisement, the cars we are driving, the TV we are watching, the office we are going, everything will be interconnected. The AR and the VR. Let's say you have taken a glass of AR and you're going through the road, and it actually gives you the directions of everything, only the glasses. So these kind of everything will come into the metaverse kind of. So that's AR. But when you go into like deep conscious with the glasses, then it's VR. So all these things will help like interconnected, intertwined, and that will actually help you. Okay, this is kind of the thing, that world we are building. And there's so many factors that you can contribute to. So like this is the second one, is like how the AR and VR mixed reality is going on. So yeah, you can just see this slide once, and this is the Accenture actually, because they are, you already know that uh, Pokemon Go, it's the AR game that actually launched. You need to search the Pokemons wherever it goes, and Snapchat has made some tremendous augmented reality filters and all these things. So these are the things that actually changing the space. Like in the future, how AR is actually working, VR is actually working, and we are building the next version of physical world. The example they gave is like 12,000 years ago, someone invented a farming technique, and they started a farming revolution. It's kind of similar to that. Someone has actually invented a Web3 metaverse kind of virtual worlds, and it will be changing from here onwards, like in a tremendous way. In a tremendous way, I'm saying. So that's actually a lot of jobs coming, a lot of opportunities coming, and it's completely new. No one knows what's happening. You don't need to have like 10 years of experience in this, 20 years of experience in this. All you need is like curiosity to learn, and your thinking and applications to apply it somewhere. And yeah, 92% of the global executives agree that virtual world will push the boundaries and increase the space. Like yeah, 3 programmable languages and all this shit. It's like super detailed, guys. Super detailed. Just give it a read. It's like 97 pages or something. Give it a read. It's like it's very awesome. Like every example they gave here, it is so good actually. And full stack programmability, the programmability, everything is like how we are actually programming the total of our surroundings and environment, that actually improves our productivity. Let's say you can have a virtual assistant, a virtual assistant that actually manage all of your tasks. In Google, they have actually in 2018 they have a engine that called and booked a hair salon indirectly. So these are the things that happening that can happen in the real future, and everything will be the part of the metaverse circle. So you don't actually take this out, that out. Everything will be coming under one single circle. And this is also the unreal expectation. So like how the unreal things are going on. So like AI fashion is coming, dedicated AI, and there is also a model has came in Instagram right now. So she's a model. They have designed a model kind of in AI, and the fashion updates. She updates each and every hour or something, and the content coming in like crazy and all. And these are the things that we will see in general a lot. We will see a lot. and like deep fakes and all, like how deep fakes are going on. So when deep fakes are going on, like it's hard to know that these are the things, but with AI we can even tamper that. So all these things we'll be doing. So see this. This is the real example of what I'm just read this, guys. Like, Jessica, is it's really you? Of course it's me. Who else you were thinking? I'm the girl you are madly in love with. How is it possible? Even ask you. You died. What the heck? You died. That doesn't sound right. Can you talk to the dead? You can't. Technically, I'm not really talking to you. I programmed a bunch of your memories and mannerisms into computer simulation so I can pretend to talking to you because I miss you that much. Huh? You're a ghost. How? Magic. So this level of AI will be coming. That is for sure. With even like today, I have saw something in Twitter that is like let me show you that in Twitter. Uh, Last selfie. Have you seen that? The last selfie. Last selfie on Earth. It's like the last selfie on Earth. It's an AI created. It's an open AI. This thing. So it's like how AI predicted the last selfie on Earth would be, and it's like pretty shocking. I was like literally shocked at this. This can be the last selfie. AI actually painted this. It's all painted kind of. So these are the things AIs are going on these days. Like how these things will be there, like how the earth will be going on, like if it's there like this video is there, like I was like these pictures see from different planet and one's from the moon. Oh my god, AI is warning about, but AI is warning now. These are the things that's happening right now, and all these things will be there. You don't get just, I'm just going from the questions, okay. That ladies embed the mindset somehow. Yes. Yeah, Harshit. It's like impacting the government, like regulation. It's like they are simply saying it's fire. Don't go around it. If you go, it will be fine. When is the addition of Ethereum started? Bitcoin is the starting first application that actually got into it. Like in 2009, the Bitcoin is started. Like the co-founder of Ethereum, Valdemar, like he's like he studied Ethereum and he used to write blogs and everything on it. But first thing is like uh, first thing is like after 2009 for 3 years he studied Bitcoin, and the flaw is that Bitcoin is like a ledger. Like you can say like it's a blockchain. You have an account book, you can write that something is coming, something is going, but there is no potential use for Bitcoin. Nothing is there. Means in the block you can only write the transaction details. But what they do in ETH is that in 2014, 2014 ETH came. In 2014, what came is that like they actually uh, yeah, they actually, you're on mute. Okay. Yo, sorry. 2015, what came is that ETH in the blockchain you can actually make code. Like you can actually share code. So in the code is that you can actually put smart contracts, anything. So that actually revolutionize it and make so many uses for the blockchain actually. So it actually revolutionized. What's you buying? What's you even buying? And after it should not having utility. I don't actually want to buy anything without utility because let's say NFTs are things that have like a utility and a community. Let's say you're a big fan of some celebrity or some educator or something, and uh, you want to attend his private sessions kind of thing because you learn so much from him that giving $100 won't hurt you, and it'll give you more returns because you learn a lot. So in that case the utility is your learning and education. So you always should go to utility where people are willing to pay. If the utility is there, there will be a community. If the utility is not there, the community will fade off. So when it will be there and all. Hi Fanendra, I'm late. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording, Jatan. Someone asked these things, right? I will share the total. I'll share the total again with once you again. So like these kind of things will be happening in the very future, very very soon, and we are entering a world with synthetic realness where AI generate data conveniently reflect the physical world. Like these are the things, like bro, like AI designed this. I was like, why? Like, have you known this about like Open AI? Even Elon Musk is the main sponsor of this. And DALI 2 is the system that actually it's like an actual thing, but you need a waiting list. You can create realistic images, realistic videos from this. Like, let's say an astronaut teddy bear bowls of soup. Let's say teddy bear. sparkling chemicals as mad scientists, shopping for groceries, working with on AI research. See, as a kid's crayon on the moon in 1980, underwater in 1990s. So not only one, it's like creating a whole array of images. See, these many images are creating, let's say, ball of soups. That's on another dimension. How it will be in another dimension. Damn, that's really awesome. Like, that's a bowl of soup. And these are the only things that we gave them. Like a monster, knitting out of wool, spray paint on a wall, or made out of plastic. So, as a planet, as a 1960s poster, these will be all the posters. As a mixture of needlework. So, like how it be nailed in the needlework. As a digital art. This will be the digital art. So these can be created original image textures, like let's say this is the original image, these are the variations. Let's say you give this image and ask it to create another things, these are the variations it will create. It had created OpenAI. So like it's like super crazy, guys, super crazy that's going on. What's actually the technology can be going on in the future days. The thing is that we can either use it or we can't use it. Is AI replacing graphic designers? Can be, cannot be, because the thing is that graphic designers can use AI and design so much better graphics, because not always everyone want to know like how the AI completely works and all. It can't actually completely replaces them and like everything, but there is a possibility that the jobs, like you need to be the best. So that's what you should be. So like yeah, there are so many things, even content writing, research, blogs, so many things will be there. Even the content creation will be taken up. So what the things is like, it makes our lives a lot more easier, and it will ease our lives for making like important tasks and all. So yeah, these are the things you should actually learn about in these things, like what's actually happening. And Unreal World is like it's a metaverse kind of thing where you want to go to office and all these things, like deep fake and all these things. It's a bad actor, like it's not that much good after this. Oh god, yeah, these are all the metaverse reports, just ones. Knowledge full session. Yeah, these are all the metaverse reports. And let's go through one more. This Amdocs, like Amdoc company has like say like 40 ways that you can actually play in the metaverse. So we know all this, like, and the second thing is like 5G technology will be a key factor when delivering in the metaverse, because you need to have like super high bandwidth in general to actually do something. Nah? You can't have 100 KB or 1 MB data, 1 Mbps, and like you go into the metaverse and like everything will be transferred there. You need like minimum of 1 Gbps transaction speeds to everywhere, to like even think of happening in that large scale 1 GB. I mean, it will be there. So that will be there, and like it will actually come up. So one is like hyperworld experience. What the experience is like, it's like it completely simulates. Let's say you have a VR session and you will have a suit, complete suit, and the suit will have sensory memories, and what you actually feel there you can actually feel here. So I want to, if you are watching this, I highly recommend you to watch damn, I forget the name. The anime will be there. Sword Art Online. I'm just typing it. Just like search there, you'll get it on Netflix and other mediums, like anything online. Like download it and like see. It's really nice. It's an anime in like 2013, and they actually predicted it quite well. And like sensory information, and will drive the mass adoption, like, these industries. See this, like Green launched AR experience. Green Planet. So this is how you can feel in the future. So like the upgrades, all these things, and this can be possible like with 5G network. And people are making twins of even the lands. So let's say they are scanning everything and just making a complete twin of the lands, so they actually know what's actually happening and all. So like you can pinpointly know what actually is happening. So anything you can imagine, you can actually create it. These are the only with this device you can actually go into this. Like there will be speakers here, there will be information sensors here. So similar kind of things will happen. See, this is the AR usability. So making the metaverse accessible, Google is development to create next generation AR glasses alongside with big company, Facebook, Apple, all these things. Even Apple is coming with this kind of glasses. So yeah, like let's say you're going around, you can see that building, the review of that from Google sheets. Okay, the restaurant reviews this much. People are saying that what is the photos and everything you can see in the lens. That's the main accessibility of AR. And like all these will be like 5G variables, the specs, the watch you're wearing, the connected with device, your heart rate. It can be, let's say something is going not right, it can directly come to the hospitals. So all these things will be there. And the second thing is like Audi to launch a car in VR, because like to see how actually it's there, a real life car in a sensory motion it want to launch. Transportation to Olympics. And Olympics, the important part is they are wanting to launch an NFT tickets in Olympics. The tickets will be the NFTs, and it looks super cool. Like the tickets will be NFTs, and all these things. They are also wanting to launch a VR campaign so that people can actually see what's actually there, what's to be there, like in between the field, and seeing that the players run their side. So direct seeing. So like they are thinking of this to promote it, and this is actually virtual tourism. Even Dubai came that if they are investing how much, it's like they want to make 40,000 jobs in metaverse, and they want to create an economy of $5 billion by end of 2024. So like even China, Shanghai has actually made a virtual tour of like the whole thing to increase, to show like even outside people, inside people about like how it's going on. And the best thing is like gaming, because gaming can be like take so much of these things like disruptive game making, building of magical realism. So like let's say you want to go to Harry Potter and you want this technology can make our crazy plots that we can see. So like, see, this is the meta poster actually. All immersive gaming, play to earn. Like, if you are like a super gamer, then you can have like the revenues in the games also. And we know that in the starting Pokemon Go, then it's replaced by Axie Infinity and Blacktopia and all these things, and entertainment. Entertainment is also one of the field, and in 2020, Travis Scott, this is in has launched this one thing. And these are all these things that are happening, like even the gaming, playing metaverse, footballs, digital age, all these things are there. Immersive theater. Next thing is e-commerce shopping. Like you just swipe it, how many times it will be there, you'll pay the price, and it can be delivered to your home. And H&M actually started a store. So these are the things. This is the first metaverse fashion week that's happened in March 2022. These things are actually becoming like super things. And these things will go on like shopping, real estate, billboards, ads. See, this is Nike in Roblox. They have launched a Nike Land to showcase all their NFTs. This is DO Economics coming best Linga. They are like characters dancing. The NFTs is that meet at a meta space. Office. See, this is the future of office work. I really don't want to show you this. This can be the future of office work. Let's say you're doing the office work in the coding or something, and this is your avatar will be there. You already design your avatar with 3D scans. See, like this 3D imaging, you will have your avatar scan, and you can actually work in your house, but your avatar will be like roaming here and there in the kind of office and space. It's like fully immersive virtual world, virtual office. So like blue tags avatars. It also helps in doctors. See, let's say doctor is making a surgery, it can actually helps for training of the doctors. One. Second thing is like when they're in this space, they can actually have like the total elements of these things, and like the help in surgeries the most. See, like kind of these things. Even like someone can actually guide them before by wearing in the metaverse space, and effective training and all these things. Metaverse school and military going into meta, like for training, design slingshots, designing will be happening, architectural spaces, automotive things. So services, all these things, services, like there's so many services that you can provide, like making in the metaverse, all these things, and marketing, making in the solidity making, IT, and all these things, enabling the IT technology, bridging these worlds, and everything is done in this IT space. So these are the things that we can know about the metaverse, and I like this much. I like this applications a lot. So yeah, guys, I think that is what I want to say for all of today. So anyone has any doubts, I'm stopping my screen. Uh, it's been a long talk, like 40 minutes or something, but it's worth it. Worth it. It's really worth it. Thanks so much. Fine. Oh my god. So would metaverse having marketing scope? Yes, marketing will be like crazy in metaverse. Let's say you are there in the metaverse, and absolutely loved your session. Thank you so much. She's sorry, like a able traditional. So let's say there are so many metaverse kind of things. Like, let's say Microsoft has one, Facebook has one. Like you and I created one metaverse. People, if we created it nice, people will come to us. So the thing is, like when people come to us, they will directly. You can actually show them ads. Let's say you and I are sitting somewhere, and you thought like you're feeling hungry, and they actually know it because you have a suit kind of thing. So hungry sensations they can actually got from the suit. And when you can see there is an ad of Domino's, like there is some guy going on, and there is a pizza like he's taking. So like you will get hungry, right? So you just order it, and it will directly come by drone to your house where you're sleeping. You just go off and eat your pizza. So yeah, in general, the things are maximum. I'm thinking is like you will need a this thing. You need glasses, right? In general, VR glasses is suit for learning all this, like feeling the sensations. If you are like going into complete immersive gamings and all, and these are the things. But I have a theory. The theory is that let's say you know about Elon Musk's Neuralink. Have you known about Neuralink? The simply Neuralink is like it will be a chip that will be connected to your brain, so you can actually act like a computer, and internet will be coming out. So yeah, I'm thinking that that will actually change this technology into like another level, because we are creating all the metaverse worlds, but we need a lot of gear. Let's say we need like eyeglasses, we need like a suit for telling the sensation that it's there. But what if we have everyone, you can implant a meta like this chip in 15 minutes, and there will be no side effects. What Elon Musk is saying, I don't know that, but if it happens, you can directly program internet into your brain, like send internet into your brain. So why can't you actually go into a world? Yeah, it's like bio life and implanting chip inside, but maybe hacking having life risks of bio life. I mean, implanting chip inside, it will be okay. I think like you're having a rods, right, in general. So like that, in that case scenario, it will become that much common. That's what Elon Musk is doing. Like everyone is building everything, but he will have all the control of the brain chips. So when they are coming, we can actually directly connect with the metaverse lands. Everything will be directly with the brain. Every other things will be there like that. Like I'm thinking that my crazy theory is like brain has a lot of computational power, so our brain can access nodes and like form a brain blockchain. So that can actually store like I just like made rough calculations, and it can store everything that can be there in the universe if we are all humans like connected in the brain blockchain. So each brain can store, in general, if you use it like 10%, it can store similar to what a supercomputer can store. So let's say 8 billion supercomputers in a blockchain kind of, we can actually change this mind. Everything. Mining won't be there that time. Mining will be like no one actually can do mining that time, because even if they're doing that like blockchain versus blockchain marketing, which has more money, depends. Let's say you have developed a blockchain development kind of thing, and in general you work for a company, and they can give you like 100k per year, 100k USD per year. In general, people are giving like 80k, 90k, 100k. You can also there's so many jobs right now. If you know like what you're actually doing, like Solidity and all these things, people can actually pay you like 100k kind of, 80k, 100k, 60k, 50k. And blockchain marketing is also equally good. I actually received offer 80k USD for Web3 marketing. So like they called me for interview. So it depends on the skill, how much you have. Both are super equally good. If you have like super skills, you can actually earn like $2 million per year, $3 million per year, depending on the company that you're going on. But you need to be super skilled. So yeah, these are the things I need to tell you. Explain marketing in blockchain and meta. Generally, right now, what marketing in general is, uh, in general, right now, Web3 marketing means you're marketing thread to skills too. You're marketing in Twitter because those are the place where most people hang. And the second thing is LinkedIn. That is also where most of the people who thinks this will be going on will be there. And Twitter and Discord, these are the Web3 marketing right now. But in the future, what will happen is like in Decentraland, you want to run an ad. You don't run a Google ad, you will run regarding like how where you want to show the ad. Let's say Facebook has created a complete metaverse, so they will have boards kind of things, like wherever, let's say I'm sitting here like this, okay, this is a large space, they will show an ad right there and there. So you need to have skills to create unique ads that can be put there. Yeah, pizza boy walking in front of us. So those kind of things will be there. Like it will be like coming, and people will be encouraging to do the ads and all. So those things will be coming right now. Right now, no platform is showing ads in like Decentraland. These are there, but like so few. No one are actually showing ads. So right now, if you want to get into the space, like work for companies that are building something in this space, like in the Web3 space, in Twitter or LinkedIn or blogs, all these things. So that you can do. And if you want to do the development part, you can actually help them in building the space and building, let's say Solidity. If you learn, you can help them in smart contracts. Let's say you know graphic designing, you can learn, you can help them with creating all the spaces in the metaverse that's right there and there. So these are the things you can help with right now. See, hash game development, all these things are like super exciting spaces right now. So yeah, these are the things you can actually get a super hang of. Hmm. Yes, guys. Any other things you wanna ask? And how did you like today's session? Don't you think that is a stage of awareness, not the? I didn't get your question. See, the stage of awareness when it comes, the people who are there first will have the highest advantage because you know everything at that time when people are learning. So right now, what I'm doing is like I'm working with these companies, let's say NFT companies, all these things. I'm when don't you think that the stage of awareness not the final? I don't get your question, Jatan. So in general, like when you know, like people will get into the space. Let's say when mobile phones are coming, no one actually knows what to do with them. Like the first people who started to build something in apps, kind of things, they actually made lots of money and uh, lots of companies and all. So this is the thing that will happen here too. Most of the people don't know about what's coming up. So when it comes, they'll be like, "Are we riding the start of a wave? We are not even riding the start of the wave. Like the wave is not started yet. It's just like beginning, small tip. Like super things are coming. Developing better lockdown as many people live in the houses. Yeah, that is also true. That's actually accelerated 5 years of time period. If I want to compare, and 2021 the NFT incident, that actually also like most people asked him why you are actually buying some piece of art for $70 million. The thing is that he said Metagovan, his name is. He said that I want to create a metaverse, and we are keeping the people art there where people can come and see and interact. So everyone thinking, why the hell is that? So that place is actually worth $70 million, right? Because he paid the painting for $70 million. So the place will be worth more than $70 million. So that kind of logic came, and everyone started jumping. Facebook revealed its plans way earlier, and all these things happened. Oh god. I really need to slow down. Yeah. Okay, guys. Any other questions? And by the way, session is value loaded. Thank you so much, Jatan. You can follow me on LinkedIn. Actually, like I provide a lot of content also there. I will be sharing my LinkedIn link in 1 second. And please ask me any questions if you have, and we'll talk about it and all the major important things, updates, events, and all these things. Great session, bro. Learned so many new things. Thank you so much, Nihal. It means a lot. The not good thing is like the reshare. Actually, I changed my LinkedIn password, and this is not going into my LinkedIn. I really want to go it in LinkedIn, so like people actually see the session and all. But it went to like YouTube. I need to like download and upload it again to LinkedIn. So yeah, I have some work to do, I think. And this is my LinkedIn. Actually, you can follow me here, and you have some great updates from there. Like, yeah, it's okay. Oh, the thing is, LinkedIn is going on. Like, I don't know how it's going on, but it's going on. Yes. And yeah. So, any other things you want to share, guys? Any feedback that would be valuable for the next session? And there's so many other things also. Like, see, the 40 plus, right? There's so many other platforms also there that you can be there. How about AI marketing? POS is that we can take companies from 2.0. Yeah, that we can take also. So the thing is like Web 2.0, 3.0, the first thing you need is a DAO kind of thing. So like you can know what's actually happening there and all these things. So there are small steps to take from taking a company from 2.0 to 3.0. First, you need to change the website from like with each domain. First thing you need to collect the wallet and making the transactions like let's say subscription from real pages to NFTs and making the use of content for creating AR and VR stuff and all these things you can take a company marketing from 2.0 to 3.0 and in the basic level also it can change. So yeah, these are the things that you can focus right now and in the future you can also like make so many other things. I think you got my point. Like, start with these things. What will be the topic of next session? I too don't know. Like, I'm actually reading these 40 things. I thought like, okay, it's so hard for me. It took like 2 hours to read even a single like it's 100 pages and all. So it will be taking you all more than that. I thought like 40 things. It will take so lot of time. So why don't I read it like explain to you all? So that's what I thought. And like I just messaged to the creator people and they said yes, and I just like had a session with you guys. So I'll be also like brainstorming what crazy ideas I have this week and I'll see if you have any some ideas. Please suggest. I'll consider them too. Like even we can continue this actually. So like any other applications is coming, then like we can actually talk about those if you want. Understanding it deep. Now I get it. But do you say that blockchain is the base for this thing? Yes, blockchain is the base for this thing. In general blockchain is base for everything, like in general of the infrastructure, like the data is not storing at a single inclusive point, it's storing at a large thousands of computer node cells that connecting in a blockchain where it is encrypted, so you don't, so hacking is like impossible kind of thing, but there are like faults in blockchain also right now. So yeah, that is the main thing, like user data handles kind of. Yeah, that is one. Oh my god, it really hurts, I don't know why. We got like 11 people watch it in LinkedIn actually. Amazing session. Damn. They're helping in US already. US doctors. Could you please share the link of the website you were showing connecting humans to AI? It was excellent. Please share the links. Amazing session. PDF, please. I'm watching the session from LinkedIn. Can you please share? Yeah, I'm sharing this session, guys. Just once. Command C, Command V. Yes. Yeah. Go with the faults and but have the water first. Yeah, like it's simple. Like when internet came, everyone think it is a fraud. So thing is, everyone thought internet is a fraud. Everyone in the universe thought it's fraud. 85% of the people thought internet is a fraud and Bill Gates is a fraud. When he's like launching the Microsoft and everything, when he's explaining internet, he says like, what is the use of internet? You can watch TV, like you can watch sports. Then they said like, do you hear TV? He said you can read the news. Do you hear newspaper? When they said like other things like, okay, you can actually, it's not recorded, you can actually watch it anytime you want. You can watch, you can send mails. Do you hear letters? So they actually mocked him. But the thing is that you can't actually stop technology when it's coming up. You can't. Even if you do all the force in the world, someone else come and do some other things and they will carry it on after you or like before you, all these things. So the thing is that, guys, even if you're listening to this session right now, means you are some of the people who actually cared about what the metaverse is going to be. You have the interest of like what will be there in the future. No one actually comes what big players think of metaverse. Many people go to how you can get a quick profit on crypto and all these things. Many of the people, I'm not like commenting these they will go, but you people who are listening right now, you people are like, you want to learn about like what actually happening in the world and how you can actually take part of it. So listen to me today, and if you like start working on this space, whatever profession you might choose, you can get more money from this. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that if you like have a straightforward thinking, and if you work for like 6 months, you can start earning money in this space. I actually left my job this month. Actually, for like, I'm like doing Web3 marketing for NFTs and metaverse projects, because I want to work with these people. Because in the 10 years in the future, I might build something, but I don't want to give it a chance. Like, okay, if I take this chance, I don't like I might build something. I don't want to leave it a chance, and I'm like I jumped in the first ship like when I'm getting like more money than my job. So try to do something like even some kind of things that you can like make in your day-to-day lives. So that is what I want to tell you in about today's session. And thank you so much for attending. So any other questions, Wagmi? Yes, Wagmi. Any other questions for me, feedback, all these things, and any other topic suggestions? I think you will be receiving learn tokens, guys, today, because it's the Web3 sessions, right? So learn tokens is like it's the only learn token systems that we Creta has introduced, and the learn systems will be growing to all the education platforms in the world within very soon, and you will be the first one of the first people to get the learn tokens, and it will be very useful. So you are in the right hands, I might say. Let's take a video. Smile. And like a small video, guys. Yeah, yes. And it's awesome. Wow. You guys have said like so much. I really like it today's session. You guys have a lot of energy and all. So do subscribe here. There is a follow button, I think. Subscribe there, and you'll get all the updates for me in your direct WhatsApp, so you don't miss any of my future sessions. Because I also don't know when I'll keep my sessions, because I'm busy at work and everything. So yeah. So anything other than that, we'll like if I will close the session for today, and that will be all for today, guys. Just let me know if you want to talk about anything else. When is the next session? Rough estimated. Next session will be similar kind of. Might be next Saturday. I'll be like because the weekdays I'll be complete work. Next Saturday will be it will be. Rough estimation next Saturday. Bye bye. Have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy your days and like kill in the Wagmi space. Bye bye. See you.